Terry Cooper has played for and been in charge of both Bristol clubs, but it's a watching brief today for the present Bristol City manager, although at 40 he has appeared in the league side this season. David Williams, though, will be in the thick of the fray. At 29, he's coping admirably with the dual responsibilities of player and manager of Bristol Rovers. Williams makes one change after 5 league games without a win. Phil Bater swapping shirts with today's substitute Mark O'Connor. A nostalgic return for goalkeeper Ray Cashley, who spent 11 years here with City, and Paul Randall is the top scorer with 10 goals. City lost left-back Rob Newman in midweek with a broken leg, so Bruce Halliday comes in. Defender Keith Curl is the one Rovers old boy in this lineup. And at number 10, Alan Walsh, who cost £18,000 from Darlington in the summer, he's already contributed 11 goals. Today's referee is Tony Ward from London. Just 1 point separates these two clubs in the upper reaches of the third division, with Rovers starting the match in second place on a pitch that has taken heavy rain in the week. It's a beautiful West Country afternoon, and the first free kick goes the way of Bristol Rovers, and David Williams trying to draw City out and then play it again quickly. Timmy Parkin came in from the back with a header that dropped safely for John Shaw. Certainly the recent disappointing results by Bristol Rovers have produced a note of caution in their approach here. David Williams, who has been operating in midfield whenever it's feasible, the last defender. Ritchie. Here's Walsh, Williams, David Williams that is, goes across in that sweeper's role. He doesn't look so ungainly, Alan Walsh, but he is effective. Pritchard. Past David Williams, but not past Brian Williams, who's gone across with him. Ten minutes played. Riley's header. Ritchie. Stroud well forward. It was Stroud who hit it. A goal out of nothing. It certainly took Cashley by surprise. Well, Kenny Stroud tried to retire at the start of this season. He runs a guest house in Swindon. Bristol City persuaded him to come back as a part-timer, and how glad they must be now. He looped it over Cashley. 1-0, 11 minutes gone. First blood to Bristol City. Randall and Holloway. Stevens in the middle. Holloway goes the direct route. Bristol born and looking to reply for Rovers. Ian Holloway. The delay while McCaffrey gets some repairs to his boots. And is back off the field. McCaffrey waiting for the referee's decision to allow him to come back on. Parkin. And can Riley reach it? 2-0. Rovers look in disbelief. Cashley is hurt. Glyn Riley is delighted. But Bristol Rovers, in fact, were a central defender light, in the sense that McCaffrey was making his way back into position after being off the field changing a boot. Parkin certainly misjudged the header. Riley ran onto it. Here's Pritchard. Riley's gone to the near post. Riley! Very neatly done indeed. It's the second for Riley. It's euphoria for Bristol City followers. And Howard Pritchard, they feel he should be in contention for a place in the Welsh squad as a winger. And he set up Riley, who steered it in at the near post. "18 minutes into the second half. Bristol City 3, Bristol Rovers 0. And two of them down to Glyn Riley. Halliday. Morgan asking for a deep cross. Riley! There was no one near him. And it was an excellent piece of work by Ray Cashley to deny Glyn Riley his hat-trick. One defender torn between two players, but Cashley was there for Rovers. The deeper City player was Pritchard. And Brian Williams staying too close to Howard Pritchard on that occasion. It's been a hard-working afternoon for the Bristol Rovers left back against a winger who's certainly on song now. Riley. So close again. It's all dropping for Glyn Riley in the second half. Cashley flung himself to his right, didn't touch it. Bater. And that's going to be a free kick against Curl. The referee sprinting across to have a word with Keith Curl. And before the free kick can be taken, Keith Curl has had his name taken. Certainly was a late tackle, and it did stop Phil Bater when he was finding an extra gear. So a free kick to Rovers, 3 goals down. And Shaw, perhaps the most difficult save he's had to make. It came from Stevens' header. And it came 3 minutes from time. Archie Stevens got in front of Phillips and Masters then, but Shaw was down alertly.